Welcome back. Oh, we're doing some more run and bun tonight. Last time we finished the Mauville gym. We beat Watson. A couple losses, or just one loss in the gym, our neck trick. But the goal for today is to get through Cycling Road and maybe do the rival, maybe get our encounter before the next gym. Well, let's get started. Hi, sweetheart. Alright. We are going to jump right in to the calculator and look at our next look at our first trainer on Cycling Road. I should probably grab the bike too, because it's important. Alright, let's see. I already pulled up the trainer and I got everything here. So this Mian Shell, Ninjask, Doug Trio, Magneton. I know this has Arena Trap. It's got Magnum Pole. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to, let's see. Mian Shell. We're slower though, so that doesn't work. Stone Edge. Whew. Let's see. Maybe we use something else to KO this thing and swap into the flying type for the Ninjask U-turn. Let's see. Fake out rolling kick does it, but we're slower, so that doesn't really help us out there. Razor Shell Aqua Jet would be okay, take a lot of damage. I don't think I have anybody that outspeeds us anymore. Nope. 88's my high. Okay. So we could probably do... I don't want to risk a Stone Edge crit. I need something that Ninjask sees a KO on. So we don't get arena trapped. Dang, so close to outspeeding. Let's see, Ninjask. Looks like Torterra does really well this entire fight. So we need Staraptor for the for Ninjask. Let's start doing this. Okay. Do we have... We could just lead Caracosta and protect. That would do 50% damage to him. Jump kick into Vivillon. Stonehenge. Here? I want to get Torterra in. Okay, so it's gonna be Costa. Vivillon. Torterra. Should bring, and then we take him out. Seed Bomber, Stomping Tantrum, doesn't matter. Well, I could Blaze Kicker, but I could do one of three there. Is Breloom better? Not really. If it bounces, we start the chain again. To here. And then we can use Staraptors there for the pivot into U-turn, so then we can escape the arena trap. If it's Doug Trio, I want Stone Edge. Doug Trio, and then for if it's Magneton, we can go Torterra. And then for backup, we bring him on top. I think this works out. Okay. Items, let's see. We're gonna need... So we're leading Caracosta. Staraptor, Breloom, Caracosta. So it's gonna protect. So we want a Cherry Berry to prevent if we need to do a rotation of swaps. We do that. Jump Kick would come into here. I think we do Citrus for crits. We can do... Does Soft Sand turn anything into a KO that it doesn't need? No. So we can just do Citrus. Well, let's see. If it uses Blaze Kick, we want to be ready for the burns. Let's do a Rost. We're here for one pivot. And then... Earthquake, Stone Edge, Night Slash, Swagger. Let's do Persim for the confusion on the Swagger, and then for this should be fine. We'll do a Cherry on him on top just in case here if we need it. That should do it. Alright, so we need to grab a couple things real quick. First, we need the bike, because it helps to have a bike for cycling road. Oh, I said no by accident. I'll just take the mock bike for now. Okay. Dude, did I prep for the wrong trainer? Oh my god, I did. Alright, well. Should be fine, right? Should be Energy Ball. But now we outspeed and KO with dual Wing Beat. Grub Pig. Could set up screens. Slower. Let's assume it sets up a screen here because it doesn't see a KO. Let's do dual wing beat. This is Power Gem. I can't believe I did that. It's gonna miss a focus blast again, right? So this wants to do a light screen. Which I think I'm fine with. I think reflects down now. So we do one shot with Rock Slide. As long as we don't get flinched into oblivion here. Okay. Alright, wants to Drain Punch. Could bulk up too. Bulk up does +1 attack and defense. Drain Punch does how much on Staraptor? More importantly, how much does it do here? It does see a KO, so it could just go straight for a Drain Punch and not bulk up, which is what we want. Oh wait, no it doesn't. A hit crit turned on. Regardless, we switch. That's the good result. Because now we always KO dual wing beat. Okay. Hey, not bad for prepping for the wrong trainer. Or the other bike. I need to re-register. Nope. Okay, cool. Well, at least I don't have to change Pokemon or anything for the next battle. I still can't believe I did that. Okay, so we just need a citrus berry here, I believe. Yeah. I was looking at the dock and I was like, oh, I already did a psychic. I mean, I don't need that one. I don't know where any of the trainers are. A little further down, I think. Okay. This is the person I prepped for. There we go. So we protect for the jump kick. And then the second one, we swap to Vivillon. Hey Danthus, how are you? How's it going? It's going pretty well. How about yourself? Breaking Bad. Yeah. My fiance and I watched that like a year ago. Really, really good. Swap here for the U-turn. Should be. Yeah, Dugtrio. We're not affected by Arena Trap because we can fly. We swap into Breloom. Give ourselves Person Berry so we can take this +2. And we should just be able to Mach Punch for the KO here. Nice. Back to Ninjask, which means we go back to our pivot. This should Flash Cannon. I just realized I don't have the health to take 2 Flash Cannons here. Thunderbolt. Okay. How do I... Because this could be Flash Cannon or Thunderbolt here. Just give me another Thunderbolt, please. I think that's fine too. Yeah, that's actually really fine. Because Body Press still doesn't take us out. Alright, sweet. And then it's just the Ninjask. One thing I forgot to do is I forgot to pre-poison my Breloom, so it would heal up with his poison heal. I always forget to do that. Okay, next up, a cyclist with Luxray, Sharpedo, and Braviary. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward to go with Torterra for Luxray, or at least lead it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. A couple of stomping tantrums to take it out, no problem. That should bring in Sharpedo as Ice Beam. I think we swap in Hitmontop. I was gonna say Hariyama because of Thick Fat, but the Psychic Fang crit can take it out. If we swap in Hitmontop, give him an Aspire Berry so he doesn't get frozen, we can just Mach Punch. And that'll take him out. Yeah, Speed Boost won't matter at that point. Yeah, I think that's the play there. And then for Braviary, let's see, Dual Wing Beat. So we can swap the Caracosta on the Dual Wing Beat. It'll close combat. We can go to Vivillon on the close combat. And then it'll want to Dual Wing Beat or return. I'm fine with either into Caracosta. No, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to take a crit here. Well, a crit close combat doesn't take us out after a Dual Wing Beat. So we can always Rock Slide, Aqua Jet, and that'll take it out. So I think that's it. Let's see. I don't really see any problem spots here. Just need to make sure we have an Aspire Berry with him. What other options do we have for Braviary, just in case? Anything? Of course, there's always self-destruct, you know? Gotta love that. I think that's it. Who's faster? Staraptor's faster. Let's see if it's -1, -2. A takedown could work at -2. Alright, we'll bring Staraptor. That's it. Okay. Any way to get it to -3? Yeah, if I take another. That's wild. Priority Mach Punch? No? Yeah, I guess we'll just bring that just in case. So, really, we just need an Aspir Berry here. We'll do Citrus here. And we'll grab a Citrus here as well. But everybody else... just Orn up. It should just be a 3-mod fight. Grab these items off of them. Oh, I don't have any on there. Okay. Okay. Check. Okay. Okay. Easy, easy. This should be Sharpedo. Thank goodness for the Aspir Berries. And this is Braviary. So always dual Wing Beat. Crit close combat does 82 max, so we're fine. Rock slide. That's right, I calculated it. Normal. -1 kills. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Who is next? Trainer with just Absol and Meowstick. Okay. How are we feeling about Hitmontop? Fake out Mach Punch. Looks like it works. No. Yeah, that works just fine. And then Meowstick. Let me just switch to Copperaja. Ironhead. Yeah, just Ironhead twice. Give me Cherry Berry. Yeah. Okay. This should be pretty straightforward as well. Copperaja there. Just trying to get the items. Maybe just Oranberry here. I know we want Cherry in case of paralysis here, and then we just Oran the rest. Okay. This Absol has a Focus Sash, but it's no problem. You just fake out to break the sash. And then Mach Punch. Easy. This Meowstick has competitive. This is a Psychic coming in here. And we just Ironhead. max Thunderbolt crit is 66, so we're good. We are chilling. Straightforward. Next up is four Pokemon Triathlete Benjamin. Let's see. Switch this over. Alright, we got screens. We got Super Fang. Okay, I gotta worry about those screens. A lot of setup here. Swords Dance, Spore on this Jumpluff. Okay. Okay, for this little guy, we need Brick Break. We have a couple of Pokemon with Brick Break, so... I think we should start with Breloom. Because we just Brick Break twice and we're fine. We could pre-poison and not worry about Nuzzle Paralysis. Yeah, this is good. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, that works out really well, actually. So who does that bring in? I should bring in Unpheasant for a dual wing beat. And Caracosta pretty well takes care of it though. Rock Slide into Aqua Jet, and we can tank a couple hits. Okay, it's pretty straightforward as well. We'll do a Citrus Berry there. So we might get crit from a Night Slash, especially with Focus Energy. From there, it's probably Raticate? Stomping Tantrum, Raticate. Can't let this thing set up. That's faster than everything that I have. Alright, it's not burned on the first turn. Yeah, we can just keep going. Just Rock Slide into... If it sets up a Swords Dance, though... Do we hardstone here to keep us... Yeah, that'll guarantee the 2-shot, but I don't know if that means we can't use Pheasant against Caracal or against Unpheasant. Alright, let's look around for something else. Alright, let's say we swap into Hitmontop. Fake out Mach Punch would do it, because quick attack, it would have to quick attack. Yeah, I think that's it. Hariyama doesn't work any better, right? No. He's too slow and doesn't have the priority. And then that leaves Jump Bluff. So for the Flying Gem Acrobatics, it's Capraja. And then we just stay with Capraja. I mean, it has Spore. But we should be fine. We can give it a... a Chesto Berry. That's the word. Anybody like really match up into this well? I know other than Capraja. After the Flying Gem goes away. Not really. Actually, Coolfish does okay. And Staraptor does pretty well as well. They're good Intimidate Pivoters as well. Okay. I think this is it for the squad. In terms of items, let's see. So we apply poison to Breloom. Let's just put a citrus berry on him. And then for... So it's Breloom. This. This is always Rock Slide, Aqua Jet. And we need a citrus there. In case of crits. Fake out. Mach Punch. Don't need anything fancy there. Just do If I give him a muscle band, can he one-shot with Mach Punch? Ooh, so close. No. We'll do a Chesto here. Since these are matching up into Jump Bluff, we'll also do Chestos as well. Okay. I shouldn't have talked to this guy. Pachirisu wants to set up screens. We have Brick Break to break said screens. Oh, it's Super Fangs. Alright, I wasn't expecting that, but that's okay. I really thought it would just go straight screens. I think it's because I show a 2-hit KO, if I had to guess. But I'm not entirely sure. Well, the end result of having no screens up is achieved. So it should be Unpheasant, right? This is always a straight swap here. On this dual wing beat. Rock Slide. The only thing it can do to prevent... Yeah, we use Aqua Jet. Really thought it would quick attack there, but... Okay. Probably a sword stance, but we'll take really anything here. And the Flame Ward to activate its guts, but we fake out. And it can only really quick attack to hurt us, so we just Mach Punch. Assumes it's faster, so it doesn't quick attack. That's what it does. Jump off. This is always, should always be acrobatics with its flying gem boost. Then we just Iron Head twice. Have a Chesto in case it spores. Oh, we're good. Okay. Moving right along. This trainer has 3 Pokemon. Floatzel, Sawsbuck, Salazzle. Waterveil, Life Orb. Serene Grace, Power Herb. Serene Grace. I'm just trying to get Swords Dance. No. Trying to get flinches with Headbutt. Paralysis, Bounce. Yeah. Corrosion, Black Sludge. So this can poison our poison types and steel types. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. How does... Oh, no, it's Ice Beam. Fun. These are Life Orb boosted Ice Beams, too. Muscle Band. Fake Out into Rolling Kick does it. I'll take a Hydro Pump, but that is one way to do it without going down with anybody. So let's start with that. Okay. Sawsbuck wants to bounce. There we go. Don't we just bring in Caracosta? Yeah. Take the bounce. Protect on the jump kick. Swap to Vivillon on the jump kick. Caracosta on the bounce. Oh, it's Power Herb, so the first bounce will always go through. Okay, so it's you, and you, and then Salazzle. Dang, this thing hits hard. Razor Shell. Yeah, that could do it. Gastrodon can also do it as well. Let's bring Gastrodon. Let's bring... Staraptor. Let's bring... One of these days I'm going to be able to bring a Mungus. One of these days. But I don't think it is this day. Let's bring Bear. Okay, item-wise, I need a Muscle Band. Oh, and hit him on top to take out Floatzel. Otherwise, it doesn't quite get there. But if I give him Muscle Band, yeah, gets there 103. Fake out Rolling Kick, take the Hydro Pump, that's fine. Salzbuck wants to bounce, so we have to immediately swap. I don't think I can do both with Caracosta. If I get toxic, I'm screwed. So I want the... I don't want to get paralyzed. I guess I'd rather be paralyzed than poisoned, though. So let's do Pecha here. And then we'll do... Orin. No, we can use Gastrodon here. Yeah, that's better. Do Citrus there. And then we don't have to worry about this. We just do this. No, we don't want to do Citrus. We want to do Pecha. That should do it. Cherry, Orin, Pecha, Orin. Yep, okay. I don't know why I'm not using Citrus over Orin. I have so many Citrus berries. Fake out. rolling kick. So it should still be always bounce. Yeah. It's got the power herb, so it goes in one turn. And then what's the jump kick? So we protect. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't see that coming. This is headbutt or bounce. Should be jump kick always. There we go. Now we're back in it. I could just stay in here. Nice. Okay. I guess I should have expected the sword stance, because it didn't see a 2-hit KO. I think that's... yeah, that's how it works. Okay, next up. Galarian Rapidash, Zoroark, Surfetched. Okay, so Rapidash, or Psychic and Fairy. I'm not sure how I handle this one. Still not your time, Amoonguss. One day. Oh, there it is. Copraja Ironhead. That's how we win. Okay, let's see. So it can Will-O-Wisp or Hypnosis? Those are both kind of annoying. I don't think we take it out if we're burned, right? No. Do we just paralyze ourselves so we can't get burned or put to sleep? I mean, we can live a couple of turns. Honestly, I think it's probably a good idea. So that should bait in Surfetched for close combat. Because Zoroark won't see a KO. Or does Surfetch? Oh, but Surfetch does. Okay. So I don't want this to be like super awkward. Because if I swap in Vivillon and it's Flamethrower, then we can get KO'd. So do we swap in? I need someone to eat the close combat. And who can also take the Flamethrower. The answer seems to be, this seems to be the safe switch here. Because we can bring Vivillon if it's actually Surfetched. Bunch of held items on there. Gotta take them off. There we go. Am I, like, blind? Why isn't it exporting my Vivillon? There it goes. That was strange. Okay. Yeah, Air Slash. Cherry berry, yeah, that's fine. And then if it's Zoroark, who do we got for Zoroark? I mean, Vivillon can do it, he just can't come in on a flamethrower. But it's slower, so maybe not. This thing hits hard. Hariyama can do it with a Vital Throw. Yep. Let's do that. If Hariyama can do it, does that mean Fake Out Mach Punch can do it as well? Play Rough Ursaring can also do it. Okay. Alright, let's look at this. So, we start with Copperage and we're going to paralyze it. We're also going to give it a Citrus Berry, just in case. Okay, we're going to do Quillfish with a Citrus Berry as well. You get a Citrus Berry. Everybody else should be good with orange. Yeah, because no matter what move he switches into, should be fine. Let's do a Rost in case I switch into a Flamethrower. Same thing with Hariyama. Same thing with Ursaring. Okay. Citrus, Rost. Okay. We paralyzed so we can't get burned or put to sleep. So this might take 1 or 2 turns if we get fully parried, but it'll always one shot once it goes through. Nice. Okay. And then I wasn't sure who I was going to switch into, so I kind of did a middle ground play. close combat, it's surf fetch. If it's anything else, it's not. I think it's surf fetch, but this is kind of my tester middle ground play. Yep. And then since his defense is falling, easily eat a close combat here. 2 if we need to. Max crit close combat is 66 damage. So we just air slash. Kind of a toss-up. Everything KOs. The only thing that doesn't always see a KO is Sludge Bomb. So it's most likely Flamethrower or Night Daze. Oh, or Knockoff. So it's 1 and 3 out of everything. So the best thing to... it doesn't really matter. Because we're always going here. Fake out. Because Mach Punch doesn't quite KO all the time. This guarantees it. Okay. I don't know if we can leave. Sure would be nice if we could. Nice, we can. Fantastic. So next is the rival battle. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. And then we'll jump back in, or we'll jump right into calcing. Let me grab all of the items off. So I will be right back. Alright, so now we get to prep for the rival. So, since we started with Grodel, we get to fight the Blaziken variant. Okay, so unfortunately, we can't use our tried and true fake out Mach Punch methods because of Psychic Surge. I think, if I remember correctly, somebody can learn, like, Steel Roller, yeah, to get rid of the terrain if I bring Quillfish, and then I could get that. So I have a heart scale, one left. No, I don't have any heart scales left. That's a lie. I have a rare candy, not a heart scale. Okay. So that's out of the question. So we got Psychic Terrain up. Everything else is off. I wish there was a reset field button, because that's come back to bite me a few times. Okay. Alright, Indeedee, I don't really have much for you. It has a reflect and light screen. I'm worried about the expanding force, though. I really am. Because it's just going to click expanding force if it sees a knockout, right? I don't know if I have any... Can I do Altering Cave before this? I don't think I can. Let me take a look at that. I can't. I have to get past the rival to get to Altering Cave. Okay. Fun. Okay, but I could... It's over on the Mauville side, isn't it? Where I can see who can learn Brick Break. Yeah. I don't know if any... maybe Ursaring can. If I get rid of Slash, I'm not going to have Body Slam or anything for the... Do we get rid of Baby Doll Eyes finally? I don't know if it can learn Brick Break. It's not great. Yeah, I don't have anything faster than it. Alright, let me see. Screen Reflector +6. Additional +1 of holding Light Clay. So if the damaging move is +6 and a screen is +7, shouldn't it always screen? Chooses the highest scoring move on any given turn. Okay. So with that, all damaging moves are +6 or +8 20% of the time. Well, it's +7. So it should 50% of the time go for screen, 50% of the time not. Alright, that's not great. Okay, let's see. Because that would lead me to go to here. I guess I came up here for nothing. Because I could have just looked on the dock to see if any of these Pokemon can learn Brick Break. Because there's the guy on the beach who can teach it, and all the punches, right? Yeah. Okay. Can Caparaja learn Brick Break? They can. Okay. So that's an option. Okay. Sorry about that. Getting some food. So we can learn Brick Break here. Do we need rock throw or dig at all? I don't know who's coming up. Let me pull up the dock. Where is it? Here? Trainer battles. Watson. No, Norman split. What am I doing? Okay. Basically, I'm deciding if I want rock throw or dig. I'm also gonna get play rough. Well, we're just doing pure damage with sheer force, so I think we just get rid of rock throw, right? Even against flying types, like, I'm just gonna see. Norman's Pidgeot, for instance. Yeah, Ironhead's always better, so I have no reason to keep rock throw. Let's get back here. So yeah, let's grab it just to have it. So I think with Brick Break here now, if we Muscle Band, no, we're still not quite doing enough there. I was thinking we just Brick Break 3 times. Just re-exporting with the Brick Break. Yeah. Anybody else? No. That's pretty. So it needs to be Kapparaja with Brick Break. Dang. You know, not ideal. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, and then we get the chicken. That's not ideal. Well, wait a minute. Overheat, close combat, blaze kick. Can't we just use Quillfish here? We intimidate to get rid of the white herb. So if it overheats, it'll have -2 special attack. I mean, I could just blow up. That's one way to do it, I guess. What about Caracosta? Nah, because it sees close combat. And I don't know which is coming first, overheat or close combat. Well, let's... I mean, maybe we can make something out of this. Let's... Quillfish comes in and intimidates and eats its white herb. So if it overheats, it's got -2 special attack. Right, and then it's disincentivized from using overheat again. And we'll go for a stone edge or close combat. I need to bait it to use a close combat. Wait a minute. If it close combats... it could just overheat and take me out. Alright, I need somebody to take this thing out. This is gonna be the problem. If I can get it to -3, I can Aqua Jet it. That's 3 close combats. It's a lot of switches. I don't really have a way to paralyze it either. Let's see. What sort of TMs do I have? Attack, Electro Web. That just keeps it in check. That doesn't really help me out. Tomb. Does overheat still lower your special attack into a protect? I don't think it does. I don't know the answer to that question. don't think it does. Based on that quick Google search, no, it does not. Okay. I can't even fake out. So, like, these guys are kind of like... waterfall. They overheat does so much damage. If I get lucky and it close combats, that doesn't work because it gets rid of the intimidate drop. If it close combats, I can take it out at -1 with waterfall. But I might need to sacrifice something to do it, so I can get it in clean. The Stone Edge flinch. It's just got a high crit. We live the Stone Edge. We live a crit everything. Except for overheat. But we're not faster. So I feel like Quillfish is the answer. I just don't know how right now. If I sacrifice something, then I need somebody to take out too. Alright, let's assume somehow we get the Quillfish to take it out. Who comes in next? Probably Weavile. It needs to be 2 hits because of Focus Sash. I can't fake out. Let's say dual wing beat it, but that doesn't make any sense. No. Hitmontop or Hariyama make a lot of sense here. Hariyama seems better suited to switch into something and even take a low kick crit. And then I can Citrus and probably take another. Okay, Caracosta actually works really well here. I can't Aqua Jet though. My usual moves don't work. And I can't one-hit this thing. And it has pursuit. Whoever I switch in on this thing is gonna have to... It seems like RUN&BUN does a pretty good job of handling this. Okay, so let's assume that. It would definitely mean Kingdra's next. This dragon dance. Play rough might be the way to go here. Rock slide can also work. Can't get Serena in one hit here? Wow. That's wild. Okay, Kaparaja can actually take out 2. So we Can sacrifice something to make this cool fish play work for Blaziken, but what? What can live both in overheat and in close combat? Who is my least useful Pokemon at the moment? That's really what I should be asking myself. I think it's Octillery. This sucks. I don't have any hard scales. Does level 39 mean anything to anybody? Let's see. What do we got here? Kaparaja. Nothing there. Salzbuck. Nature power. Becomes psychic, right? Okay. I didn't even put this in psychic terrain. I guess it doesn't matter. But so nothing really there. Let me see. Fish 39 mean anything to you? Aquatail. That would, I'm pretty sure that would guarantee a one shot over Waterfall. No, it would not. What about with Muscle Band? It would not guarantee it. Nothing for Caracosta. Seed Bomb on Breloom. I don't think that's going to make a difference on this particular fight. there. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. No. Out of curiosity. Dude, do I need to steel roller this fight? I don't have a heart scale, so like, how crazy would that be if that would have turned the tide? I may need to blow up on him. I just don't know how. I have to get him. I have to sacrifice somebody and then have Quillfish blow up. Well, I believe our food just got here, so I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. So this, yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. Clear my mind, get back into this. I'm having trouble seeing a way through at the moment. I think I'll be back in a little bit. I guess I don't really want to leave the stream on while I eat, so yeah, I think I'll come back in a little bit, like 20-30 minutes, I don't know, but after I finish eating. So thanks for coming out, I'll be back soon. Yeah, and hopefully we can figure out a way to get through this rival battle without losing too much. So, I'll see you in a little bit. Peace for now.